Hello, Fringers. The following podcast may not be suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised. We've talked about Fast and Furious for the past 10 minutes off stream. So now we're going to talk about Fast and Furious in front of you all beautiful people tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell these cool stories about like robberies that I had to investigate to pump everybody up so we can rob some people.
Yes, that's how that works.
That's how that works. Yes, we are actually in the middle of robbing somebody.
I was going to say, Titus is dead or Leo's gone.
Right. It's gutter punk hour at this point.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to Angel City Stories, where we play Identico. For all you beautiful folks out there, we got a packed crew tonight for this Fast and Furious job. Joining me, returning tonight. She was off for a week. She was on special assignment that you'll read about in a short story that I'm going to publish here soon. But she's playing our intelligent hacker. It's Cassie playing Catassie.
One of those things is true. Welcome to Wednesday.
Instead of two truths and a lie, it's two lies and a truth. Returning.
Yeah, my name's Catassie.
Yeah. Returning tonight. Fan favorite. It's Lance playing Blizz.
I once threw a slushy out the window going 70 miles an hour and it hit a car behind me.
Did it break the car window?
I don't think so.
Okay. But you didn't stop to check.
How old were you when you did this?
How old were we, Joe?
Don't blame this on me.
You were in the car too.
Did you feel that bus hit you, Joe?
Well, he was making a noise with a straw and I warned him like 5 times I was going to throw it out the window if he didn't stop. So
one of the saddest days of my life. We had just it was, for anybody who's familiar with the area, if you go east of St. Louis, there's like this gas station on the side of the highway. We had stopped there, and I got myself a delicious watermelon slush, and I was doing the things. I was going, eat your. And I called his bluff, and he threw it out the window.
But how old were you? You still didn't answer that question.
I'd say mid-20s for me.
Yeah, mid-20s.
Why? Okay, I expect that at like 17, but by mid-20s, you're chucking slushy out the car.
With this crew?
I warned him multiple times to stop.
Never mind. You're right, Sean.
With
You're
this
right.
crew,
No,
I mean...
right. I withdraw the comment. I withdraw it.
Speaking of which, Blizz is enabler, best friend to Blizz, best friend to the underground. It's Pete playing Bunny Boy.
What is up? I just took a bite of trail mix. I'm sorry. Hey, chat. What's going on?
Oh,
how's it go? You better respond. We'll make this intro 5 minutes long.
we've had longer intros. It's fine.
I'm kidding.
I'm about to say 5 minutes would be short for this team.
This is true. Our curmudgeon each week and gutter punk turned freedom fighter. It's Alex playing Billy.
Am I really the curmudgeon anymore?
Let me replay the pre-show and going into just now. Yeah, probably.
Oh, I think Cassie's taking that, pointing at herself.
Due north. She is the last of the gutter punks. She is the last of the American girls. It's Wild playing Eve.
I take issue with this only because I'm not the most patriotic person. However, yes, I am.
It's the chorus line from a punk rock song. So,
I know.
Yeah.
It was just one of those, like, it hit me sideways, and I was like, huh.
I do that to a lot of people. I hit them sideways. I'm usually not meaning any harm, but I just do it because I'm very wide.
Mallo, when we talk about hitting on people, it's not to hit them.
I
It's
know,
to
but
hit on them.
Yeah,
Flirt
but-
with them.
Right, but it's like, yeah. It's just, yeah.
Kool-Aid Manning through people like they are a wall is not.
Usually
hitting on
I am the wall.
That's afterwards.
I'm just, brick in the wall, something Pink Floyd.
We're not kink shaming now, are we?
I
No,
hope
not
not.
at all. I'm not yucking any yuck.
Yes. Speaking of kink shaming, he does everything possible to shoot first and ask questions later. It's Joe playing Muffins, our RAV pilot.
I wouldn't necessarily say that he muffins kink shames, but I have definitely killed people mid-coitus in this game.
Oh,
Is that a
shit.
kink shame?
Yeah,
That's your kink is the thing.
that is actually a thing that has happened.
That was in like one of our first missions, wasn't it?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
it was.
I don't remember this. When did that?
He Kool-Aid manned into the bathroom but he Kool-Aid manned into the bathroom after he sprayed the entire room.
Well, no,
And-
what it was is I Kool-Aid man into the warehouse thing,
Yes.
and everybody that was in there surrendered, and I said, hey, if you're in there, you need to come out, or I'm going to kill you after like 30 seconds. I can't remember what it was. And everybody else surrendered except for those two guys, and they didn't come out in that time period, so I just iced them. So not technically a kink shame.
They might not have even heard you, for God's sakes. And yet
They were busy.
they were very busy.
You're not the
Well-
center of the universe, Joe. Just because you walk in the room, nobody just like turns around and goes,
I'll just tell you the same thing that I was told once by a cop. Ignorance of the law is not protection from the law.
well, they say that because they would remain largely ignorant to the laws that they're supposed to be protecting anyways. So I'm sorry, I'm on a bend today. I just want to like fight. Let's go.
I love it. Oh, speaking of fighting, I'm just gonna go ahead and put on the fight music then. That's what we're gonna do. Let's get it. We'll get the fight music going. Quick bit of housekeeping though. If you want to learn more about the show, www.playidentico.com. You can get fun stickers. You can get one of only a few copies. We did the thing. Oh, at least take them out the bag. But you can get a few copies of In Defiance of Chaos. We only have a couple more left. We also have
8.
We have 8 copies left. All right, that's even less than what I gave Alex this past week. The Bunny Boy poster. It is printed. I promised. We only have a few more of those, and we only have a few more of the movie posters out there as well. The OG movie posters that look like that. Yep. Yeah. So if you are looking to get them,
Look how pretty that is.
yep.
It's beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
Check them out right there. If you want some, that'll get them.
And
Yes.
inspired by the only anime that I actually like.
Yes. And you can get the core rule book. Look at that. Very happy.
Shiny.
And because we're all COVID free now on this team, it comes Sans COVID to your house. There you go.
That's true.
Our lawyers would
I
tell
wanna
us though
point
that we
these
had
out
to
because-
tell you that we don't control the shipping. So if it picks up COVID on the way, it's not our fault.
I didn't know we made these, so these are dope. You guys should order these. These are like hypercolor Identico stickers.
They're foil.
Okay. They're foil.
They're foil and neon.
They're super neat. Okay. Like Sean comes up with all this stuff and orders it, and I just kind of like, ooh, that's cool. Okay. You should order these. They're awesome.
I design and write like a child. Whatever seems cool to me at the time, I just make, and then I put them in people's hands, I guess.
And
So.
if you want, you can have a muffin's head.
Yes.
I know this is up because I checked it on the merch store. You can have a muffin's head.
Yep. You can get our emote in sticker form. Chat's like, by the way, I discovered there are multiple dick butts in my Identico book. There are, in fact, multiple
You
dick
have-
butts.
You have trapped Peter to a circle of doom where he's going to do nothing but search for them.
You know what the sad thing is? I know where none of them are. Haven't found a single one.
Notice she said in
Yeah.
the book.
Wow, here in a little bit.
You got
Wow.
250 choices.
Here in a little bit, Walt's going to be like, hey, Peter, we need to go. And Pete's going to be like, no, I can't. I got to find all the dick butts.
But it's gonna be like a dramatic shot where it's just like a spotlight on him, and it's just gonna be like, no, I must
He's just-
continue searching.
He just has like the 5 o'clock shadow going
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
We do have, and for those I saw somebody put the Bunny Boy emote in there. We do have some Bunny Boy stickers.
We do have.
as well.
They look like this. They're very beautiful.
They
Look at
are.
that.
They're very pretty. See?
Yep. We also have the show logo sticker too.
We do.
It comes back here so you can see it. There we go. Just gonna put it on my
I
forehead.
have all these stickers. Please order stickers.
Yep. So take a
How
look.
many stickers in my house before my spouse steals them all? Because she will and start sticking them on random surfaces.
Do
I'm
we
telling you.
have them at our house where we just take all of the stickers that we amass and then put them in nice, neat little piles to forget about?
I have a folder over here of stickers that many artists have given me over the years. I just haven't put them on my.
There's nothing that's
yeah.
good enough to have those stickers on them.
But you know what? Everything's good enough to have our stickers on them. So order them now.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
true.
telling you, screw getting an advertisement wrapped for your car. Just cover it in stickers.
100%.
I'm working on more stuff for Identico for that. So
So you
volunteer.
can order a vinyl wrap soon for your car? Is that what you're saying, Alex, the humanoid?
I'm not saying anything yet until I finalize what the bloody crap I'm doing next. But it should be
Oh,
very big.
I have an idea. You know those wraps where they put it on someone's car and it makes them kind of look like they're sitting in a different car? Get one of those, but for the gator to put on his car.
Oh, there you go. That could work.
It would definitely make my beat up old like 10-year-old Hyundai Elantra a whole lot cooler.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good idea now that I'm thinking about it. We need to spiff up the Hyundai. Sean knows what I'm talking about. I have a gray Elantra Limited from like 10 years ago that was really spiffy when we bought it, but I have literally beat the ever-living crap out of it.
And we can hide dick butts on the car.
Yes.
You could do that, or we could also put flare launchers on it, which I really think is...
You heard it, Matt.
Just
You
a
heard
little
it.
bit of a note. If you buy one of the stickers, one of the stickers has a dick butt on it, so you can then put it on there, and whatever you put the sticker on will have a dick butt on it. So
Which
you can.
one's it on?
I'll-
I don't even
no,
know.
you gotta buy all the stickers and find out.
I own all the stickers.
Well, but I'm not gonna tell chat. I want them to buy the stickers, so then you can figure out which one it is, and maybe we'll give you something special if you find it
Let
first.
me know where one of the dick butts are, just so I can find the rest.
Have you checked your mom's house?
Oh. Oh wait, Riza,
I wanna-
do you have an Elantra too?
Yeah.
That would make me feel special.
I want to air horn that bird.
I'm just gonna walk right past it.
Yep, I'm gonna air horn the
It's
bird.
okay. You will acknowledge me at some point.
I do all the time.
Don't forget hashtag giveaway at 100 followers. If you are on Twitch and you follow us there at 100 followers, we are at 96. We need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And we've got a swag bag that we will put together and then we'll ship it to you.
But seriously,
Yeah.
share, guys. Like
Yeah.
that's how we're gonna get there. And if you could run over to Drive Through RPG and also like give a rating to the game, that would be nice.
If you like the game, go to Drive Through RPG, search Identico,
Please.
give us a rating. That helps more people. That helps more TTRPG folks out there find our stuff, and thus helps us get to create more content for you. And that's really what we want to do. So, 25 subs, choose your own adventure night. I'm not giving up on that dream. That's all I'm saying. Choose your own adventure night. Let the chaos flow.
That's Twitch plays Identico, right?
Essentially, yes. Yeah.
Oh dear God.
Yep.
How many subs we at now?
18.
I have no idea.
Damn.
Yep. Somebody just purchased something. I just got the email. Thank you, whoever that was. I appreciate it.
It was me, and it was a Bunny Boy poster.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Okay.
I love it.
I will drop that off at somewhere.
I forgot we had them because I have the ADHDs, so I'm glad you said something before they were like just out of print.
Cool. Any other announcements? I think that's all we got right now. Very cool. Let's recap then, because we are going right back into the fray. The team right now is in the middle of a heist. They have partnered with Rico. They have created a what they're calling the Rising Tide, or Rising Tide Lifts All Boats, formerly of the Long Beach Familia. The team here is quickly being known as the Angel City Outlaws. Billy's even making branding for them, apparently, right before he jumped on a moving car. He spray painted something on the back of a jacket and then jumped on a car.
And then wouldn't let me shoot the window next to him.
Right, you know what? You're going to have to get over that eventually.
You just need to learn to trust.
This is a trust fall episode, ladies and gentlemen.
I like a wild night of like trust, really?
Yeah.
I gotta go. I'm calling in sick.
Well, it's funny. So the 5 of this crew right now are in the middle of trying to hijack 2 semi-trailers full of weapons that they're going to bring back to the Fringe to arm for basically DIY security. Instead of waiting on the ACPD and waiting on the corps to actually do the right thing, they're going to take the law into their own hands a little bit. But to do that, they're going to need some help. And they are trying to steal that and redistribute the wealth. We'll put it that way. Meanwhile, Catassie is back at the Zydaran compound without an adult supervision.
My hands are grubby and law nuggets don't fit in them.
Yeah. Eve is coming back to us. It's coming back.
There it is.
So that is where we're going to pick up. So the last thing that was happening, we are in initiative still, by the way. So the last thing that happened, right as we were getting done with the last session, was the team took out one of the hovercraft, one of the hover sort of planes that were leading this caravan. Titus was riding the side of one of the semis as it was jackknifing into the plane. And
I forgot about that.
Bunny Boy was driving the car and I believe rolled out of the way of the jackknifing semi. There is still a semi and a hover plane, and I believe one of the drones still available to us as well. So we have the initiative order already. And we are going to start at the top of the initiative order with Muffins.
Ooh. So the drone that's still up.
Correct. Actually, there are 2 drones still up.
Or not the drone, the hovercraft.
Yes.
Well, one of them died.
Correct.
Or at least went down.
Yep.
That was the one at the rear of the
Nope, that was at the one at the front. So there is a flaming there's like a flaming ball in front of a semi truck that Titus is hanging on to the side of and basically riding to a stop. I can't make it more epic than that. I'm sorry.
And that's the one I've been shooting, right?
Correct.
How far away is it from
I believe that Blizz was the one that actually took it down, if I remember correctly. Or it was Blizz or it was Eve, one of the 2 of them.
How far away is the flying thing from?
It's actually coming towards you very quickly.
Is there a convenient like a road sign nearby?
No, not really. The road sign's about 100 yards up. Remember, you were at the V where the off ramp is for this part of the highway.
Yeah, but I want to, the little poles that the road signs sit on, like little square poles. I was gonna try to chuck one of those into the propellers.
It's okay. You can see it's on the ground, but that's cool. Like it's getting pushed by the semi. That's how derped it is.
Well, and we discussed last time I could jump about 40 feet.
Correct.
Is the truck close enough that the jackknifing one, is it close enough I might potentially be able to jump on top of the cab or the trailer part?
With your speed, yes, because you can go pretty fast per round.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to surf on the top of this thing. In preparation for shooting at the other one next round.
Okay. Roll me an agility check. Let's jump up on it. Jump on it.
I hadn't cracked my dice container yet this session.
Once you crack that dice container and get some fresh organic dice action going for me.
From fresh bespoke dice.
Yes, just PNW crafted.
Well, that's a natural 20, so. That fresh
Shenanigans.
bespoke dice.
All right, so Billy, as you were hanging on to the side of this truck, you kind of feel like ka-cha, 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 and you see Muffin's hand just start to kind of come up on top of the cab, and then he's just sort of like lifting himself up onto the top of the cab.
So,
I look at him and I go, "You're fucking late."
Yeah, I was gonna say, does Muffins have enough like neck dexterity to just look at him, just like, "What's up?"
Yeah, because it's built like a human, so it's got enough to be able to do this kind of thing. So I mean, you can give him the nod.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after I say late, and he gives me the nod, I give him the double nod up.
Yeah, need some help.
Yeah, see if you can yank that fucking driver out of there, and I'll jump in.
Can do. Next turn.
Okay,
Let's
so
wreck some shit.
Muffins, the driver, no, I'm sorry, the passenger is going to lean out and take a couple of shots at you.
Ooh, he opened the window?
Yep,
Yay!
but it's on the opposite side from you.
Please roll badly.
I thought I was on the passenger side.
No, you're on the driver's side.
Oh wait, I got 6 points. I'm gonna use one because that was a terrible roll. So 19.
That I still hit. You
Making me having to find my pencil this early in the game.
you take 13 damage on the Rav. You are taking it to your right arm. 13
Okay,
damage to your right arm.
That one's mostly good.
Okay. Billy, the driver is gonna do the same thing to you.
Oh, good. So he's opening the window.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Oh,
I appreciate you, sir.
yeah. He done fucked up. Hey, Ron.
Good.
Did you beat a 4?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. So he pumps a shotgun. Ka-tow! And because he's jackknifing and trial, he moves past you. Like, he doesn't get out of the window perfectly. And then the second shot he tries to take jams his gun.
Oh well, that's handy for me.
So there goes the 20s from last game. That was fantastic.
I told you, you should have taken that dice and put it in a case and stuck it on a shelf.
Well, I didn't.
And never used it again.
So, Buddy Boy, one of the drones is going to break off. And you see this little quadcopter come and dive in at the car. Can you roll a drive check for me, please?
Yes, sir. Whoa, natural 20. Hi.
Hey, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Blizz! It's your turn, sir.
I'm gonna take a shot. How close are we to the driver? So I want to take a shot at him if I can.
Well, the way that Bunny had turned around, and remember, you guys are going parallel to the truck, and what Bunny basically did for the drive tech was to make sure that the back end doesn't hit you guys. So he sped up a little bit, but is still keeping like turns with the truck itself. So you guys are within firing range and everything. Because remember, y'all pulled up aside, so you let Billy just jump off and do some Tokyo drift shit.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna fire at the driver.
Okay.
I want to see if I can hit his head.
Okay.
With my 45 and then my the plasma pistol.
Okay.
For the 45, it was 17 plus 4,
Okay.
and the other one was 16 plus 4.
Okay, well, both of those hit.
Okay, so damage for the first one. 6, 9, plus another 6. I can't math tonight. 6.
That's
so
15.
12 plus 2. Yeah.
That's
so
15.
That's for the 45.
Uh-huh.
3, 7. So 6. 9 plus 7.
16. 16 plus 15 is 31.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. I have a very important question. Does Blizz lean out the window normally, or does he just point his junk out, like, and lean back and shoot out the window? Like, puts his, like, legs out and then shoots.
I'm not sure, so I'm gonna roll a d6 to find out. A 6, so he leans out.
Okay, all right, he does it proper, like. Both of those hit, and you see his helmet just completely shatter. Actually, Billy would see it even more close up.
Yeah, because it's right in front of me.
Yeah, so he leans out, and all of a sudden you kind of like catch Blizz out the corner of your eye, and just ka, and just you see the bullet like make a serious indentation, and then you just see the plasma just kind of like rip through with the force and the melting. I said that weird, with the force and the melting, and and it just completely shatters the helmet. So it's, you know, it's very Kylo Ren-esque of like he's got like a little bit of this still left, but like for all intents and purposes that helmet's not doing what it's supposed to do.
That's what you get for buying Chinese bullshit.
Okay, well, we just got canceled in China. Thank you. Thank you for that. Not sure how that works.
I'm sure I can handle not being in favor of Winnie the Pooh.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
We went there too. Got it.
Now Joe's on a hit list.
Yep.
Good Xi Jinping member.
I mean,
You upped your life insurance for this year, yeah?
I mean, if I haven't gotten on a hit list from insulting all the other countries I've insulted in this stream so far,
I'm still waiting for Texas to ban us.
You
It's
were,
kind of a goal of
you were
mine.
on for it, I swear, man. Okay, so next up we have Bunny Boy.
Hello.
Hello. You're driving along. You're getting hit at from
Yeah.
a couple of different sides. What would you like to do?
Trying to reimagine the situation. So the truck jackknifed.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's kind of coming to, I mean, it is slowing down.
Okay. And you asked me to roll a drive check earlier, but you were just like, okay, and went on. Did I do like...
Oh, yeah, no, it
Like-
completely fucking missed. Like, I rolled
Okay.
a 5.
Okay.
You rolled a natural. No, actually, I rolled a 16 and you rolled a natural 20. And I was like, all right, well, cool. Nothing happens then. Like, it doesn't even, like, get to you.
I rolled the most anticlimactic natural 20 thus far. So, how close am I to the truck? Like,
You are only about, like, maybe 7 to 10 feet from it, right? Because you were keeping up. You were keeping up with it to get Billy in there.
right.
And then Blizz and Eve have been taking pot shots from the car and making hits and stuff like that. So you just kind of been keeping them in range.
Remember, we got a second truck we have to steal too.
True. And we're in the beater, right?
Yeah, yeah, you're in the junker.
Okay. Gosh, what do I want to do? Where's the car in relation to these two trucks right now? Are
Okay,
they still like
so
trying to go nuts to butts?
well, we're gonna get to the second truck in a second because it's gonna go after you.
Okay.
So if you imagine the cab of the truck is this, your car is like this going both ways like that, and then there's the trailer behind you, like that, which kind of screens you from the other truck in
like
the
patting
thing.
my butt.
Yeah, basically. But you're kind of Dale Earnhardt in that shit where you're like, nope, I'm drafting.
Okay.
crashing into a wall and breaking your neck.
Turning left.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Turning left.
We've been canceled
Wow.
in all of the southern states
Jesus.
apparently too.
God damn, Joe.
That man
No
is a
one from my
national
family
icon,
watched
and you're
it.
just like murdering him on national TV.
Yeah. Yeah, you're no longer welcome in the Gator household on the eastern half of the country.
Or my in-laws.
Okay, so it's patting my butt from behind there, the car's butt. Huh. All right, and then so Billy's on the front of the first semi, and they're fucking that thing up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see Muffins
Okay.
jump up on top of the cab as well.
Okay. God, okay, so they're just fucking this first car up, really.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just
The transport as part of the convoy also down. The
Okay.
cab of this one gonna get fucked up probably.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so how high up off the ground is the bottom of the semi trailer? I think you know where I'm going with this. Do it. This one's for you.
Yeah,
You can
I'm gonna
roll a
say
cool
that it is. So I'm trying to think of how tall the junker would be because like most things are pretty streamlined in this, right?
What kind of car did we decide it was?
It's kind of like one of those like Oldsmobiles from like the 90s. So it's
Okay.
not the most like streamlined thing in the world.
Okay, gotcha. Well, GM's call. I'm gonna look over at it. Maybe I'll do a driver. Here, you know what?
Let's do a driving check.
Because my knowledge of cars, I would know if it was too. Wow, thanks, son. Fuck you.
Yeah, I was like, you're getting a little dark there, buddy.
What just
Sun's getting a little low.
God damn it, Washington. Okay.
What are you talking about? It's sunny outside my window.
I don't have a comeback, so it's just making noise at you. Okay. All right.
Come
so,
to my
I rolled an 18.
window. Sorry. Spontaneous Melissa Etheridge. You rolled an 18.
An 18 for my drive check to determine if I think that I can fit under this or not.
You think that like by the skin of your teeth you can kind of make it.
Fuck it, let's do it.
All right. Roll me the drive check. Roll me one more.
29.
Jesus. Okay. Well, there goes that opportunity. So you kind of you do you say anything to Eve and Blizz before you do it?
I'm going under. Getting the second guy.
Oh, yeah.
Kick super hard to the yeah.
So we have some 80s speed metal on there. I love it. So you just
that's
you
just
take
me
the
singing.
yeah. That's right, because it's a junker, so it probably doesn't have a radio.
This feels like an appropriate time for that fucking deja vu from the anime song to start playing.
Yeah. So you take the wheel and you just wrench it off to the right and slide under the trailer and you come out the other side. And as you do, you notice that the other semi has whipped out to the right as well and is starting to try to get past this block that you guys are trying to put on there. So it's kind of coming up on you fast.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a drive check for it as well. Ooh, natural 20, so it does not smack you.
Oh my god.
Yes, burn all your
You know what?
20s on
Burn that
driving.
point right there.
Yeah.
Exploded. What is this?
What's that? I know, right?
It's because of the shrine we made around the Identico poster in our house. Just the whole mantle.
I want
Please.
a shrine at some point.
Okay, the passenger for that other semi is gonna lean out the window and just pop off a couple of shots towards the car because it just needs anything that it could possibly go to get past you. So roll me a drive. That doesn't count.
Quick, use your flare launchers to distract them.
Oh wait,
We're not in the gator though.
Right, we're not in the Gator.
Correct.
We're in an Oldsmobile.
You don't think I didn't install some?
So, great news, everybody. My drive check is an 11 off of a natural 1.
Would you like to use a Would you like to use a point?
Would I? Have I?
You have 6.
Yeah, might as well, huh?
Okay.
Although, like, I'm a little curious how fucking awful that would be.
Well, okay,
thanks
so
for the hint. Ooh.
I mean, yes or no before I hit complete.
Oh, I'm gonna redo it. 18.
Okay. You rolled an 18?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you whip out, and as the second semi comes out, and they start to almost touch butts right there, you kind of like peer off to the side, Blizz, and you like look around and you see the guy pull out a shotgun, and it just kind of splatters and makes these indentations on the asphalt as Blizz or as Bunny Boy just kind of corrects to get out the way and to keep driving, going forward from there. I rolled a 17, so you barely beat it.
Nice.
In that, then, Eve, it is your turn. You've been whipped around a little bit now, going under a car, under a tractor trailer, almost getting hit by another tractor trailer.
I mean, I have rolled with Bunny for quite a while, so it's not like I'm not used.
True.
After he pulls that maneuver, though, I do want to be like, bro, nice! And like, air pound, boom!
Give him some. That was a very Brady Bunch Hollywood Squares moment right there. I love it.
We're all about the realism here.
With that maneuver, where does that put the aircraft that I was shooting at with the shotgun?
The aircraft is hasn't gone yet, so it is still behind the second tractor trailer.
A drone?
What's that?
And what about the drone? Did we shoot that down?
There are 2 more flying around you guys.
Okay. Just try to take pot shots at those.
Okay.
Like, gonna use them as my steadying after being whipped around.
Okay.
Anything like my drones that I fly around my apartment, or used to anyways, it's only a matter of time till one of the cats tries to attack it.
Is that...
Yeah.
Are you calling me a cat? Because it is accurate, but...
I mean, you do you. This is your rodeo. I'm not here to judge or tell you what you should be.
Now she's a cat at a rodeo?
I'm
Why
very
not?
confused.
What does a
I feel like
cat
this
do at
would
a
be kind of
rodeo?
abuse.
Cat stuff?
Run off mice.
Duh.
Off shelves.
Cat
Play in the hay. Cats and horses get along very well.
This is true.
Yep.
I rolled a 10.
So as you're trying to hit it with your shotgun, right? All right. So as you kind of like lean slightly out the window to take a pot shot at it, it's very hard to do that with Bunny Boy doing all of these maneuvers, and you don't quite line it up very well.
I mean, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. It's tough to shoot these little suckers down. Okay, so the hovercraft that's in the back, the airplane that is in the caravan, also whips out to the right and starts to pull up beside you, Bunny Boy. And I don't think... Oh, it actually can shoot at you. So it is going to take some shots at the car. If you would like to roll the drives, sir. Wow, those rolls were butts for me.
Good, because mine were also butts. How butts were yours?
Well, mine has 4, 5, 6, and 11. If I was playing poker, this would be okay.
I rolled a 12. A 12 drive check.
All right. So as it tries to come alongside you and strafe, you just kind of like do a little herky jerk, which causes Wild and Blizz to kind of, but gets you out of the way of all the shots. But
the singing turns into, oh, yeah, baby.
I'm just kind of hoping Blizz falls out at some point.
It's a distinct possibility.
Like, you've seen Beavis and Butthead do America, right? Like when they fall out of the trunk of the car onto the highway.
There's one thing I'm not in the trunk, so
yeah,
I don't think I
mean, we can fix that.
Speaking of love roller coasters, Billy, it's your turn.
Okay, so the guy who stuck his shotgun at the window.
And got rewarded for his brilliance.
But now he's not dead yet, right?
No, he's very much alive.
Okay, good. So I'm going to, because now I have lovely servo arms, I'm going to pull him bodily through the window and throw him on the street.
Roll a strength check for me.
I hope you fail because I had something for this.
Oh, you take care of the passenger. I got this, fool.
You're pulling the passenger out.
No, he's pulling the driver out. He's on the driver's side.
Too, but I'm on the driver's side.
You were on the passenger side. Well, now technically you're on the roof.
He told me to handle the driver, so I thought I.
Okay, so that would be a 24.
Yep. Yoink! He does the thing from Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Yes.
Okay.
Does he get run over by one of the cars behind?
Oh fuck! Hang on. Oh god, yes. That was a 1.
Okay, so with that lovely thing, and then I'm going to try and jump in the driver's seat.
Okay. That's not really that hard because you can just open the door.
Yeah.
So
no, I hop in the driver's seat, and then I go, got one truck.
So behind you, at the bottom of this round, behind you, you just start hearing a bunch of like crashing and just horns and all of those kind of things as like the pileup is starting to happen behind you. And then this is actually out of play now, so we can do that. So the passenger in the semi truck that you just got into, Billy, is now frightened at the person that just jumped in the passenger seat and is going
the guy
to
in the exosuit.
Yeah, and is going to take a couple shots at you.
I'm going to as he so he's pointing his gun at what kind of gun does he have?
It's a shotgun.
Okay,
He's just kind of hip firing it at you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna dive at him. Like to kind of go.
You're gonna go towards the bullets. Got it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go sidelong past the shotgun. Like
this is a semi thing. There's not a whole, and you're in an exosuit. There's not a whole lot of side you're gonna be able to have.
I'll push the shotgun out of the way and dive at him.
All right.
They'll never expect it. They always expect you to be away from the bullets,
20.
not towards them.
You're gonna hate me.
What?
One of mine was a natural 20.
He's gonna get one shot off, but I still got to him, right?
Yes, you do. You do get to him.
Do I get the punch damage?
What's that?
Do I get the punch damage?
No, you get the push damage because you're going for the to move the thing out the way. So basically, the way this plays out is he gets one shot off, and then you're servo arming his gun, kind of like pushing it up against the dashboard.
Nice. I'll take it.
Until you blow out all the driving stuff.
Alex is never gonna play a fucking game of Identico with me ever again.
That's fine.
It's only 10 damage. It's only 10 damage to your head.
To my head?
To your head.
That's not bad.
Yeah. That was the natural 20. The other one doesn't hit because you have a better.
Oh wait,
what's he using his head for?
That bypasses armor.
That's painful.
Yeah.
That feels like a lot of damage when the ideal amount of head damage is 0.
I'm bleeding.
Am I bad at math?
No,
I'm okay.
He's not dead. He's not dead yet.
I am not even concussed yet.
Yep.
I'm just past flesh wound.
He's just a little angrier.
Billy's much better at keeping his face on his head.
Those
True.
those are just speed dimples, like you're in a golf ball.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, all right. So Muffins, it's your turn, and below you, as Billy's like, you take care of the passenger. Is what you hear below you.
So
Oh, no, but I've pushed his shotgun up against the thing, and I've got it. That
I'm a-
on the side,
Yeah,
right?
it's kind of like you've used a forearm and just kind of like pinned it up against the dashboard.
Yeah, anytime
I'm
now,
gonna-
Muffins. Stop
I'm
being
gonna
late.
lie down on the cab. Like, you know,
And
I'm
take a
doing the
nap.
thing where I'm laying down so I can reach over and grab the guy through the window. I'm gonna try to grab him by the scruff of his neck and yank him out the window.
All right, give me a strength check, please.
There's a 24.
Yeah.
So what I want to do, assuming this works, are you declaring that it works?
I'm burning one of my things and I still didn't get it. I rolled a 5. I'm gonna use a point, and then I rolled a 6.
And that's how these things are
Well-
supposed to work.
You did only use 1 point.
This is true.
So when I pick grab him by the collar, pull him out, and just kind of spike him into the ground. And I looked this up just to make sure I get it correctly. The whole time I'm doing this, I'm going to tell him, no, I don't want no scrub. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
At that point, I look at Muffins and go, "You're late again."
A wizard
He
is
needed
never
a little
late.
TLC.
He arrives exactly when he means to.
Well, too bad you're not a fucking wizard, dude.
I'm a wizard of shooting stuff. But you got this truck now, right? You good? You bleeding a little?
I'm bleeding a little, but I'm heading for the safe house.
You good?
Yeah, we're straight.
Alright. You sure?
I told you, I got this.
All right.
Go help those other guys.
Oh,
So,
jeez.
assuming I can this round, I'll get up and start heading towards the back of the truck.
Well, the back of the truck is kind of the side of the truck, so you're gonna go jump off the interstate.
I'm headed towards wherever I can get a good vantage on the other truck and slash
Turn around.
fly anything.
Turn around, and you can get a good vantage point of the truck, Bunny Boy's Odes and Folksmobile, and the other truck.
I'm seriously debating on whether or not I want to try to cannonball through the windshield next round. Of the other
Okay,
truck.
that's gonna be a hell of a jump, but we'll see how the dice work with you. In the meantime, a drone is gonna come swooping down at you, Muffins.
Stupid drones.
God bless a milk cow.
Well, I got a 14.
Why?
I like that one, Mallo. I'm stealing that.
I'm just burning all my points tonight. What did you get?
14.
I rolled twice and got a 9. So it comes roaring past you with the flamethrower on, and you just kind of like watch it, and then as you get up and like turn around to look at the other one, it just goes. This is me trying to do everything I can.
I need a muffin-sized bat with spikes on it.
Maybe so. Blizz, it's your turn, sir.
Well, I want to try to Kobe a grenade into the rear flying guy.
Oh, all right.
That's no moon.
That was a natural 20
Let's see.
plus something.
Nope, that's just that. Oh, that's only 11. So, hit me with some damage, sir.
Okay. 12, 8, and 10.
So 30 damage.
Yeah. And he does the whole, like basketball with a grenade, how you shoot a basketball, the grenade.
Does he lean out and go, Kobe?
Yep.
Rest in peace, Black Mamba. It lands square, blows up, and you have put some dust on the armor of that particular copter. But you hit it square, and you make boom. Actually, hold on. Yep, you make boom. Okay. After that, we get to the. Oh, actually, no. Bunny, the semi truck that you are pulled up next to, the second one, is going to try to pit maneuver you out of the way. Just going to try to like lean over and just like try to push you off the highway.
Bring it on. Ooh.
What you got for a drive check?
20.
Okay, well, I mean, even in an Oldsmobile, you can outmaneuver a semi truck.
I cannot be touched.
Oh, okay.
Gas. We're gonna step on the gas.
You say that, so then the passenger that is in there is going to take a couple shots at the car. So you said it, and then that's why I had to shoot at the car. What'd you roll on that check, sir?
Let's see, running in the 90s. 29.
Jesus! All right.
Man, I was getting some real like washed at the end of Serenity vibes. That statement.
Is that
like a leaf on the wind?
I have a leaf on the wind.
Damn,
that's oof.
that's harsh.
Yep. Well, Bunny Boy, it is your turn. You've dodged the semi. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Wow. Wow. Oh, am I in the middle in between two of them?
Yeah, the one on the left, which is the one that Bunny has, or I'm sorry, that Billy has commandeered for the most part, and the one that Muffins is standing on top of. Like, until Billy starts driving it again, it's got no, like, it's only being carried forward with momentum.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's on the driver's side?
Correct, yeah.
And then the Dickhead McGee is
On the passenger side,
passenger side? Okay. So the left hand's good.
Yep.
The right hand, though. Okay. I'll say it out loud. We need to stop this guy. And I'll start. I don't know. Do we have any more tamales?
Always.
You missed it. She said always.
Always, she said.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to do the skyhook.
All right. roll me the attack using your agility, please.
10.
Yep. Not like a semi is going to be able to, like, see a tamale coming and get out the way.
That's true. I guess
Yeah.
it's like, oh, does Money Boy understand how wind works?
Pretty much, yeah.
Throw.
It's kind of like you like gas it a little bit as you were trying to get out of the way of the semi, and then you're just kind of like paper boy, and smack into the front of it.
Why do I envision Bunny Boy rolling down the window, sticking the tamale out the window, and it just exploding from the wind? And he's just,
No. That is what makes a tamale superior to a burrito. If he'd have tried to throw a burrito, that shit would have happened. But because it's a tamale and it is a cooked unit, that shit stays together.
has better aerodynamics.
Yeah,
The only thing that would function like that besides a tamale would be an enchilada.
Suck it, Bernoulli. Tomatoes. Tomatoes work better.
Or burritos that you have sealed the seam with cheese and placed gently in a pan for a couple of minutes.
Fair
But
enough.
Anyway,
I don't know if Taco Bell lasts in this area.
that's me. That's my home chef.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do.
All right, fair
That's
enough.
actually what I had for
Yeah.
dinner.
Nice. Eve, you've just watched a beautiful tamale toss from your car. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna remember that I'm hungry and pull out the most fresh tamale that I can find out of the bag and shove it halfway in my mouth while I first cock my shotgun.
That's a bonus action that's a free action. Eat tamale is always a free action. That's the t-shirt. Somebody go make that for me. Eat tamale is always a free action.
Perfect. And then going to take out actually, you know what? I'm just gonna take out another tamale and throw it at the truck just for good measure.
All right, just roll me your tamale attack, please. No.
When you started writing this game, did you ever anticipate that you were going to say, please roll for your tamale attack?
No.
You're welcome.
But do we regret that that's happened?
No.
Oh, I know you didn't. I was just wondering if you ever anticipated that.
No.
Out of 10.
Okay, well, once again, my dice hate me tonight, apparently. So, yeah, second tamale. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this dice right here, because you've nailed his windshield twice, which we know what tamales... We talked about this in the last stream, about what the tamale does to a windshield going at high velocity. So let's see. Wow. You guys want to know what I rolled?
Oh, 1.
2.
Well, I'm gonna hold up the big dice so you can see it better. Yeah, that happened. There you go.
Nice.
All right, Bunny Boy, I need you to roll a drive check for me, please, sir.
Yes, sir. That would be. You want to know what this guy rolled?
Did you roll that 20?
Guess what? That's a 20. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So here's the way that this is working.
I want an epic description here.
Yeah. So
Woo! That's I got my mojo back. And he's jumping out in the car.
So, very Baby Driver-esque. Time slows down slightly for you. As the truck tries to correct, but it is in a hurried state because the caravan is being attacked currently. And with that, plows into the wedge that has the off-ramp and the rest of the highway, and starts to skid along the retaining wall on the right-hand side. Now, the copter gets hit and is somewhere at this point. You don't quite know where.
Man, these guys are going to have to beef up their anti-tamale security.
Yeah, like who doesn't do that in the beginning of having a semi anyways?
Like, this is some straight up Ewoks defeating the stormtrooper shit we got going on here. We went so low tech with this that they don't know how to handle it.
I mean,
I'm fine with it.
Sometimes that's how it rolls. The copter, well, what I'm calling the copter, the plane that was flying up next to you all, you don't see any fireball or anything like that from down below. So you believe that it is still at least flying somewhere, but you do not see it out of your passenger side window anymore. Billy, it is your turn.
Oh, I just start driving away.
Okay.
That's it. Like, I'm like, the job is to get the stuff. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them left. I don't think they need my help. I'm leaving.
He turned into a jet and flew away.
So I'm just driving the truck away, doing what we came here to do. I radio Bunny and go, I have the first truck. I'm heading back to Rico's warehouse.
Word, dog. We got parts of the other truck.
Well,
You're there.
let's see what we can get. You guys got this?
You can shrug.
Shrug emoji.
Yeah. I will shrug, even though, like, I know, like, he does. I'm not thinking about how you can't hear it. I just
Can
in the car.
I take the time to hop off the truck before it gets too far away?
Roll an agility check for me. because he hasn't stopped, so it's going. He's
See?
picking up speed.
But the thing here is, even if I roll badly, I'm still off the truck.
True, it's just how much damage are you going to take if you roll badly?
17.
Yeah. You don't take any damage. You can kind of do a roll when you get off of it. And so now Billy is driving away with one of the trucks. Now the other truck has started to... It's still moving, but it's very slow because it is running into a retaining wall. And the drivers are still trying to auto-correct, like trying to correct it to get back on the street.
That probably
They're auto-correcting.
Yeah, they're
It's like,
auto-correcting.
Duck. Thank you for getting my joke, or at least laughing, because that's a very convoluted one.
That's big brain. That's big. That's 5 head jokes right there. I love it.
Don't make fun of Lance's forehead.
Hush.
Jeez.
At least he has bangs.
Don't worry. He's working on the Jerry curl.
I
He
have
said
a
it last
Nathan
week. He's working on the Jerry
going
curl.
on.
Oh no.
What would you like to do, Muffins?
I'm gonna start jogging towards the other truck.
Okay.
And,
It's not far from you. What would you like to do when you get there?
I'm gonna do my best can opener impression.
Okay. Roll me a strength check, please.
A 20, but not a natural 20.
Okay. So, you grab onto the interior handle for it and just rip the door, not completely off because like there's enough locking mechanisms on it to still try to kind of pee. So it is kind of like peeling up a can, but the can doesn't want to cut perfectly.
Okay. So I assume that got the attention of everybody inside.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do my best Arnold impression and look at him and say, "Get out."
You go.
I totally thought you were gonna just rip off the door and be like, "Buenos dias, pendejo."
Man, I shoulda. Can I retract that? Can I rewind?
Snip 60 seconds. Mallo can fix it.
Both of them are going to take shots at you, Muffins, because
that
now
was a
there's
mistake.
now there's a big ass Rob in there.
13.
Balls. Okay. Well, one hits you, and then one guy's gun jams. My dice do not like me tonight. You take 11 damage to your left arm. And that is both of them. Which
I
leaves.
would like to know which one shot me. Do I know?
It was the driver. The passenger's gun is now jammed.
Yeah, he done fucked up.
Blizz, it's your turn, sir.
How much of the driver can I see with him peeling it up from where I'm at?
Not a ton. Oh well. Muffins is in the way of you seeing for the most part from that angle.
Can I still see the?
You can kind of see a hole.
Can I see the window?
Oh yeah, definitely the
Okay.
window.
I'm going to put both of my shots into that window.
Okay.
If nothing else, like to get him to react, like flinch.
Okay.
That was an 18 plus 4.
It's standing still, so
Oh, okay.
just don't roll a 1.
And the second one was a nat 20.
Oh, that would blow through the window.
So that nat 20 was on the plasma.
Yeah. So essentially, the plasma starts to melt the window, and then by the second one gets there, it kind of punctures a hole through the window. Oof. Roll damage for the driver, please.
1, 6, 12. For one of the pistols.
No, it's just the one that
Oh,
makes it
okay.
through. So
Okay. 1, 6, 12.
So, Muffins, as you open it up and go, Buenos dias, pendejos, ka, and then you hear the familiar of the plasma shot hit the window, and the force of it makes it kind of bow in a little bit, and then you hear the familiar ka from the 45 just plaster right through the same hole and just start to spray this guy, and he starts to bleed a little bit.
That's my job.
And the entire time, Blizz is doing the whole, crazy guy from Fury Road laughter, the guy that spray paints his face.
Witness me.
Look at me.
All right. Muffins, as you are trying to rip the door off, both drones are going to dive bomb you.
Man.
Oh, I finally rolled something good.
I would like to invoke another one of my points.
Okay.
How many have you burned through tonight?
Just 2. So that would be a 13 again. The first one was a 5.
Okay. I rolled a natural 20.
You bastard.
I love it. Yes. Yes, this is gonna be good. This will be great. This will be fantastic. How well does Muffins burn?
I mean, she's made of metal,
So very well.
not magnesium.
You take 21 points of damage directly to your body. No armor.
Son of a bitch.
It's getting hot in here.
I'm punching your dice when I come over there next.
You should.
Eve, what would you like to do? You see Muffin standing at a door. He just got dive bombed and flame thrown. And seems to just gonna be taking it in stride. At least from the outside. Emotionally, we don't know how he feels about it.
Be waiting for the poop emoji printouts here in a second.
I feel like if I did it right now, they would just catch on fire.
Sure.
So you'll have a flaming poop.
Do I have, eyes on Muffin's attackers?
You can see just like Blizz, you can see the front of the cab. Because Bunny Boy has maneuvered you all in such a way as to not get hit. She's going to the book. This must be some epic ass shit going on right here.
I freaking hope so.
Meanwhile, Billy's like, how do I switch gears?
I know how to drive.
Let's jump on!
If you can't find them, grind them.
No, oh God. Okay, I'm gonna take out my battle rifle.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to shoot a little burst over towards the attacker.
All right, are you gonna try to thread the needle into the hole that Blizz punctured in the window?
Yes,
All right.
I am.
Roll me an attack. Oof! This poor guy. So for the record, you can only hit his body or his face, because that's all at this angle you can hit.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
just
got it.
putting that out there. He rolled a 2, because he's kind of not able to move much. What kind of damage do you do?
Damn, I kind of feel bad for this guy.
No. So the nice thing about these trucks is they're modern trucks, right, Mallo?
Yes.
Okay. So they're E121 powered, which means they have auto-tuned electric transmissions, so we're good to go.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a nerd. Thank you, Wild. I'm trying to make it easier in case you have to drive.
Well, I know how to find them, so I don't have to grind them. So,
How much damage do you do to the poor boy?
22.
22. total.
Yep.
But now you only shot the battle rifle one time.
Oh damn, you right. I
Yeah.
shot it first.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll some more.
For simplicity's sake, I'll say I did a burst of 3.
Yeah. That's usually the battle rifle. It's 3-1.
Okay, well that second one is a 24.
Okay.
And the third one's also a 24.
Okay. Do like 2 more points of damage, and I think he's pretty well done.
Oh, I'll handle it in a minute.
What's that?
I said I think he gets the message. And also I'll probably need to borrow a trash bag to put over the seat when I need to drive the truck.
You will when I'm done with him.
Giggity.
I think Joe's getting salty. He hasn't done very much damage.
Ooh,
No.
who's DPS this turn?
You will recall every single time Muffins has gotten shot by something, he's gone straight homicidal on them about it.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah,
About to
you
happen.
come up and flick him and be done with it.
Yep.
Oh no, that's
I
not
listened.
excessive enough.
How
I
much more?
listened it for you, Joe.
How much more damage did you do?
Let's see. That's 70 points of damage.
Jesus. So, Muffins, from your vantage point, you saw Blizz's plasma pistol warp the window. You saw his 45 puncture a rather decent sized hole through that warped portion of the window, and then you just hear ka 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 from the same direction and watch all 3 bullets just spray into the guy in front of you as he falls limp.
But is he still technically alive?
No.
Man, well, I guess we're just getting into the corpse abuse now.
The other guy basically tries to open the door to run, but is pinned up against the wall. So he rolls down and tries to climb out the window, only to realize that like he's now on a K-rail on the side of the thing, trying to like find another way to get away from you crazy motherfuckers. It is at that point that Billy, you're still driving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just rolling down the road.
Eastbound and down. Muffins, it's your go.
I think I'm more singing like Brack.
That's fine.
Driving down the highway in my big old semi truck.
Don't touch me.
Where's the drone that torched me?
Up. It's done one of these things and gone back up. So it's off to your right, basically.
I'm gonna shoot it this round
Okay.
with my minigun.
Oh, well, you got about a 50-50 chance of hitting it.
What's my target?
14.
14. Okay, so I got 3 to hit it.
Okay.
Well, fuck my D10s.
Amateur hour.
8. So that's 17 to 11.
There's no. It's a quadcopter.
Oh.
There's no. There's that to a
Okay.
thing.
So we got 17, 20. I'm just gonna total them all up then.
Yeah, just total them all. Is it more than 25?
I'm at 32 and counting.
Okay, that's fine. Your quantity over quality reigns supreme again as you fire a hail of bullets. Now, the real question is, where do all the ones that you missed go? We'll resolve that later.
Accuracy by volume, kids. It works.
But you, it does not explode, but it does fall limply to the ground and break into very many pieces. Blizz, you see the other passenger running down the road trying to get to the off-ramp.
Blizz is just... have we stopped? Everything stopped, or are we still rolling?
Well, technically, Bunny's turn hasn't gotten here yet, so you're still rolling.
Well, I'm probably just gonna wave at him and take a couple shots at not him, but the ground behind him, try to spur him on. Like they do in the old westerns.
Okay. Well, he rolled a natural 20 for any of his dodges. So
Okay.
you basically just put a couple shots behind him. Unless you want to roll just to see if one happens to ricochet.
all it's to do is to scare him and make me look cool.
Oh,
I
okay.
always like the westerns.
Okay, fair enough. You look cool. Now it is Bunny Boy's turn.
Okay. So the truck is stopped, yeah?
Yes.
Like completely stopped?
Yep.
Okay. How far away am I from the truck? I'm rolling forward still, but...
Yeah, about 50 feet-ish.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll press on the brake there.
Okay.
And is the guy... The guy that was driving is mush right now, yeah?
No, I mean, it's like he's just taking a few decent ones to the throat and the face. So he's just dead. He's not mush.
Okay.
He still looks like human. He doesn't look like Titus did when he got destroyed.
Okay.
That's still a lot of blood, man.
It's still a lot of blood. You're right.
All right. Who's the closest to the truck? Is it Blizz? Oh, Blizz is in the car with me. So is Eve.
The person closest to the truck is literally Muffins.
Fuck.
Muffins drive?
We have established, sort of.
Muffins, do you want to grab that truck?
No.
Fuck. I'm just gonna stop the car and look at Blizz and say, you or me, or Eve. Someone.
I shouldn't be held responsible for something you want to keep. But I will ride with you.
I am offended that you asked Blizz over me, first of all.
He's okay with sitting in mush, in blood mush, I think.
Oh, if you want me to go in first, I can sponge it up.
Oh my god.
He's not wearing underwear, so it's not like it's gonna soak in anywhere.
All right, so I'm gonna stop the car and be like, let's get the fuck out of the car, get Grifter's body, let's hop in the truck. Let's get it, let's go.
There's a lot of people in the front of this truck now.
Blitz would probably just push the body out of the way.
Okay. So Bunny Boy, you're gonna drive the truck now?
It would seem so.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you throw the other person out. Muffins, what are you gonna do? You gonna climb on top and ride, or like what? How are you gonna figure this thing out? The cab is full now because Blizz is basically having to sit in the middle.
I'm assuming
He's
I can
riding
just
bitch.
open the back and I can get in the back of it.
When you open the back, it is completely packed full of stuff.
Fine.
Toss out a crate.
Do we need all the crates?
I'd say you could always lay down on the roof.
Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is go find where the driver's body is and pump a couple 20 milliliters into it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm gonna forbade my usual splashing around in the intestines bit. And then how big's the gap between the cab and the trailer on this one? Could Muffins conceivably fit back there and stand on the little the tongue, I think they call it, whatever the...
It would be kind of tight for it, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that for the time being.
Okay. All right, Bunny. Billy, you're driving still. You have no idea where you're going, by the way, unless you.
I'm texting Rico, being like, "Yo, dude, I got the stuff. Where are we heading?"
So he writes you back and he's like, I don't have a whole lot. You guys got that a lot quicker than I thought you were going to. So,
motherfucker, we're efficient.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, bring it to the Sausalito, I guess. Cause for fuck's sake, I got nowhere else at the moment.
Word, you got like that, the Eve, her, do you have her glow? Text her the pin, dude.
And he does. So it's not far. It's not far from where he's at in Compton. That's what he's got going for him right now.
I'm rolling down the road, like listening to like Latin techno.
It's reggae house, like going like reggaeton.
I'm just like,
yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to say that we are out of initiative then. And with that, we're actually right on time. Look at that. So, a very packed semi truck with a Rav trying to hide in between the cab and the trailer, and another semi truck are headed outside of where Compton used to be. And we'll pick up with that part of the story when we get back after our bio break. So hang tight.
No.
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Never mind. Bio break.
Bio break? We'll do with it when we come back?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Hang tight. If you are a subscriber, then you should not see ads, but it's Amazon, so you might. We're going to run a little ad break in between, and then we will be back here in about 10 minutes or so. All right? Hang tight. We'll see you in a bit. Hey, thanks for joining us for tonight's episode of Angel City Stories. If you want to catch us live, tune in every week to twitch.tv/Identico at 7 p.m. Pacific. Now let's get back to the action. And welcome back. I hope you guys didn't miss us while we were gone, but we missed you because we love you. It's true. It's very true.
I hope you did.
All right, let's go for it. We're just going there. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the hype train right before we went to break. That was also beautiful. I forgot to thank you all for that right before we went. So choo choo everybody. We much appreciate that. So we're gonna pick back up where you all have been making your way. You're gonna start singing this. You guys are making your way downtown, driving not very fast because it's semis. But eventually, you are able to make your way towards the warehouse. I want Billy and I want Bunny and or Eve to make investigation checks for me, please.
okay, Billy doesn't have investigation. Can I sub in something else?
You are looking for the tracker.
How about electronics?
That'll work, yes.
That I do have.
Okay.
Ciao.
Pachoo!
Oh, hey, that was a good way to roll. I should roll like that all the time. That would be a 23.
Okay. You find the tracking mechanism in the cab.
Right.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Your underworld and your way of boosting cars down near the Texas border, you just kind of yeet it out the window.
Frisbee style.
Yep. Bunny, Eve, what y'all got?
I got a 17.
Bunny and all of his awareness and very thorough searching rolled a 13.
Okay. With a 17, while Bunny is driving, Eve is going through and doing what she do, and basically tearing the entire dashboard apart until she finds the tracking mechanism, and eventually yeets it out the window. Only is so quickly though that Blizz has to like do one of these things is to not get hit in the face trying to get rid of it.
Sorry.
Catassie's reaction right there was the best. I love that.
Don't apologize. He doesn't deserve it.
Wow.
Wow, that happened. You're speaking very tough for a guy that's hanging on in the background.
It's true.
You know, like literally between the cab and the trailer.
That's how I roll.
Yep. So you guys eventually pull into this very dilapidated warehouse in the middle of Compton. You're able to park the trucks. And what do you guys want to do from there?
Well, obviously crack the back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Eve, what are you doing?
Currently, I'm distracted by a kitten on screen.
Right?
What am I doing?
Hello, child.
He's after my bagel. This is what I get for eating the salmon.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, he wants the salmons. Look at him. He's like, I'm going to make the pounce.
He's so cute.
Yes.
Cats like red things because there's yeast in it, and that's
Yep.
also in there.
Yep. Okay. Eve, what are you doing now that you guys have gotten the trucks back?
Well, I kind of ditched Catassie to come and do this heist. Because I needed to think about more choice words
Okay.
that I need to say. So, what I'm gonna do is, while everybody else is going through these trucks, I'm gonna make my way over to Daddy Z's pad to meet up with Catassie.
Okay. All right, so you jump in a car and head back over to Zydaran's compound, which is basically on the other side of the city, of the downtown area from where you guys are at. Go ahead and start rolling some perception checks for the boys who are cracking open these trucks.
All right, now I'm gonna throw dice like this for us tonight. Pata! Hey, that worked again.
Natty 20.
Nice.
Before I leave,
Yes.
I'm gonna scream, guys, don't forget to save me something good. And then I
We
go.
will. And so so I got an unnatural 20, and I'm looking for Rico.
Rico comes out from behind, basically like a retaining wall kind of thing as you
I
guys
look at him
pull
and I
in.
go, bitch, look at this. Where's the tequila?
Rico's just kind of like stands there with his hands on his hips and he's like, oh, and he's like looking to the sky that he like forgot the tequila.
I said, look at this shit. Send your boys down the corner store. We need some margaritas, baby.
Rico just kind of looks up to you and smiles and he's like, and you haven't been followed at all or anything?
I needed that tracker a while back. We straight. Go get me some margaritas. Tell me this was not why you brought me here.
He looks at you and goes, cuz, fucking name, man. And so he walks off, gets on the glow, and then he starts talking to other family members and friends.
Billy starts shaking Blizz and go, let's get some guns.
So he starts talking in Spanish, so only Billy understands it at this point. But it's very excited. So we're going to go in order. Blizz and Buddy Boy, what did you get?
I got an 18.
Okay.
Sorry, couldn't figure out if I was muted or not. You said that was investigation or perception?
Perception, investigation, whichever one you want to use.
19.
Okay. All right. So you crack open both of the trailers. Now this is set up pallet style. There are between the two. So I'm just gonna read out the manifest that I wrote for this, for both of them. So between the two trucks,
Notes.
yep, there are 26 pallets of IH-47 battle rifles. 26 pallets of IH-94 battle rifles, 12 pallets of IF-17 Hunter rifles.
You said 12?
Yep. 10 pallets of NK-75 long guns, 10 pallets of INS standard NNMP rifles, 4 Novatech
nice.
anti-drone rounds, 7 pallets of hollow point rounds, 7 pallets of armor piercing rounds, 1 MK9 IOG Enforcer railgun, and 1 ROV control unit.
I'm definitely gonna double fist both these things.
I hate that my history in warehouses, I knew I was counting like, oh, that's a really full trailer because I know how many pallets fit on a fucking trailer.
I counted. I also have that, and I counted all of it. All
Billy
of the
looks
Terry.
at Muffins and he goes, "Worth the heist, baby."
You have no idea how happy I am right now. If Muffins could have a boner, would have one right now.
All right,
He
so
does.
Bill,
So
And flare gun.
true.
I'm just gonna
Grifter gets
start-
an erection.
Just gonna start printing a ton of poop emojis.
So, I think Billy, because they're all pallets and pallets and pallets. Ooh, so shiny. Ooh,
For those of you that rolled 20s, you happen to notice the maker of all of these.
who made them?
If it's all IH, INS, IF, guess where all that came from?
Texas.
Yup.
So that piques Billy's interest because he goes, "Why are the fucking?" I kind of look at like Bunny and Muffins. I'm like, "Why are the fucking Texans riding arms to the Chinese?"
Because they're Texans.
No, dude, this ain't regular. These guys move their own guns, and the INS and IH, they've been under UN embargo for fucking years for the fight with Mexico. These motherfuckers, they don't move shit. Plus, they don't like the Chinese. This is fucking weird. So I'm gonna take one of those NEMP guns.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take a NEMP gun. I'm gonna take one of the IH-94s.
Okay.
I look at there's 7 pallets of the railguns.
No. There's just one.
7. Oh, there's just one.
There's one singular railgun.
Dibs.
All right. So there's 7 pallets of the hollow point rounds, 7 pallets of the things. There's only 4 anti-drone rounds or 4 pallets of anti-drone rounds.
4 pallets of anti-drone rounds.
right, I'm gonna take
That's a little smaller. They can pack more in. They can pack more
I'm gonna
in.
take a box of those.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take a nip gun
Just
for
in,
Grifter.
just in case Muffin shoots you in the future.
Well, plus, what were we just fighting? Drones. A whole shitload of drones.
Yeah.
Okay, so I took an IH-47.
I'm snagging a nip gun for my meat body.
Okay.
G4.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking it up, and I don't think I found it, but I don't know what any of these are.
It's in the book.
Yeah.
It's on page something.
Page something.
Page
Yeah,
something
I'm-
says the writer of the book.
That's
Page
not
one-
a standard naming numbering convention.
How many times have I said, we wrote this, I don't know where half the things in the book are because ADD, ADH, I have no idea.
Start on
TBI
start on 110
Yeah.
Blizz, and you'll start to see all of the lists. The full-on list is on 112, and where it starts getting really funny from there.
Yep. And then I look at Rico and I go, now you need to get these distributed.
Rico comes back after ordering tequila essentially to get brought in, and he's like, "You leave that to me."
That's the point, homie. Like, but you need to get this stuff pushed out.
I'm working on it, man.
Look at this.
This
I
shit
said,
ain't staying here very long. Trust me.
Ain't it fucking pretty?
He just kind of look at you and he's like, "We fucking arms dealers now, man."
Muffins
No,
is just
'cause
in the
we-
background cradling
'cause we-
his railgun like a baby.
Hey, listen, motherfucker. We ain't selling this shit. We giving it to the people so they can fucking fight for themselves.
Fair enough. Fair enough. He's like,
Hey.
he kind of looks around and he's like, "But you gotta admit though, like,
No. We ain't going down that road.
All
You
right.
know, we ain't trying to be like them. This ain't about profit.
fair enough. Fair
You
enough."
want to fight? You got to distribute this shit. Get it out to them. Let them
All
start
right.
defending their homes and their fucking businesses and all their shit.
You're right.
Keep your eye on the prize, homie.
Now the question is, where do we put what where though?
Do I look like a fucking logistician to you?
Motherfucker, I don't think you can spell
What's
logistician.
that? Where's that one? Where's that one court lady they brought? She knows a bunch of shit.
Oh,
Starts with a K.
the red
Her
hair
name.
chick.
Yeah,
Big,
man.
You know, yeah. I'll
I
talk
bet
to
you
her.
She's smart. She's smart.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, she's dealing with us though, so I mean,
So she's smarter than you, but that ain't hard.
I mean, not wrong.
But Bliss is probably just going to say, "Hey Billy, pick me out either pistols or I like pistols and grenade launchers."
All right,
And
we
then
don't
you
have
go
any of those. We don't
Go
have
talk
any of
to.
those.
Well, pick me out
Wait.
something good then.
All
And
right,
then
I'm gonna get him an NK75 long gun.
Cowboy rifle, love it.
I go, you can reach out and touch somebody with this.
after that, Bliss is going to go find the third eye guys and be an
Okay.
awkward person.
All right, well, you're just gonna go waltz it out of a warehouse with a gun in your hand, with several
mean-
guns in your hand.
In this
mean,
neighborhood?
That
Yeah.
wouldn't be past Bliss. I wouldn't put that past Bliss at all.
Okay. You. By the way, you have no fucking idea where you're at.
And Muffins has this precious ROV control unit for Cupcake.
He does,
Do.
and a rail gun. It's only gonna get crazier.
I just like, I want to point out for those listening on the podcast later, Wild typed into the chat, educate them with basic gun safety in the distance. And I love that.
I'm sorry, ending them out to everybody to save their things. I was just like, yes, and this is how we get like idiots cleaning their guns while they're taking a shit and accidentally shooting their grandma in the big toe. Like,
I
this
wish
is how
that
the
wasn't a real story, but I feel sure it is. Oh,
statistically it's possible.
absolutely. Statistically, it's
What?
possible.
Just keep your booger hook off the bang button and everything's fine.
So I also grab one more gun. I'm
Okay.
going to grab someone and I'm going to go, Bunny, you didn't take nothing yet.
They're guns? I don't know what these are.
They
These
look
are-
very much like a cowboy kind of setup.
These are fancy guns. They're hit guns.
Oh, okay. And I'll whatever the nearest thing to me is, I'm going to grab. Like if there's an SMG, I'll just see that and be like, I could carry that.
That's the 47 probably is the closest thing to it.
I go, don't you guys celebrate when you get a win? Come on, be excited.
Oh, I am very excited. Muffins is back there now doing like the ROV equivalent of tippy taps.
Muffin's back there flossing.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll take a 47 or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's an IH 47. Yeah, it's a little battle
Right.
rifle, but it's smaller. It's on the smaller end.
Okay.
Doesn't match with a single thing you're wearing, though. Just to be very
No,
frank.
I mean, Bunny really just needs something that's just going to shoot a lot of bullets because I don't think accuracy is. While you're
Yeah.
driving, just something.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Yeah.
What the question is? What are you keeping for Eve out of this? And are you taking anything for Catassie?
Obviously, 2 more NEMP guns, one for Catassie, because Catassie would love non-nuclear EMP. And one for E2.
Just disable the server completely.
Yep. And we'll steal... Not steal, we already stole it. You know what? I think Eve needs a long gun too. Because then she could also beat people with it.
Doubles as a baseball bat.
Yeah. Think about how long that barrel is. And it's like tempered steel.
True. It's true.
You could just
Look at that
really reach
face.
out and
Look at the
barrel
face
stamp
on
someone.
Eve, on Eve right there. That's perfect. So we'll get her a NEMP gun and a long gun
She froze
too.
for a second. She like froze in that for a bit.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So here's what you do with the long gun. You shoot a bunch so the barrel's hot, and then you just stamp somebody with it.
Ow.
I'll just hit somebody with it like a baseball bat afterwards.
Yes.
I have scars from that.
Yeah. So see?
We're
all
learning a
set.
lot about Lance tonight. All right. As you guys are getting through and looking at the spoils of your heist, Rico comes back with all of the makings for some good margaritas. as well as a few other folks that have been around, that you've seen around Rico's house and stuff like that, to start packing in and starting to distribute the wealth a little bit. And as he raises a glass to you guys, we're going to do the GTA thing where we go, and then we go to a different part of the city, and then we zoom back in, where Catassie is sitting at her yarn wall, essentially, in her sort of semi-makeup place, where she has all of her server racks and everything in the garage of Zydaran's mansion. Your armored vehicle is still, by the way, in the garage, slightly stripped down and put somewhat back together by Zydaran's people, but it's still there. It's still honking. And then the engine rack that holds up muffins when being upgraded, if you will, is also still in the garage near you.
I'm using the armored vehicle as a sort of interim camp out spot. So, like, since there's nobody at the compound, I don't want to have to go very far to, like, hang out, get Mountain Dew, etc. So, like, I have a little mini fridge in the back of the armored car, and there's, like, a sleeping bag with some big old pillows, and, like, I got the spot.
It's, like, very, like... That sounds like so much fun, actually. Can we just say IRL for a moment? I really want to fucking do that. Like, adult tree houses are the best. Yeah, so it's all like satin pillows and shit like that too, because that's all Zydaran has in like the rest of his house. It's all way too fancy to be putting on the floor of an armored vehicle, or armored truck, basically. So shortly, as you were kind of doing and working through some of the things, you've been looking through a lot of the servers. You've been kind of keeping up with what has been going on with the rest of your crew.
It's playing in the background, but I'm busy.
It's ambient noise. Can you roll a networks check for me?
Not well. Hang on, I gotta do math.
Math.
15.
Okay. With that, you've seen a lot of chatter going on in Zydaran's compound over the past few hours since you've been dropped off here at the house. But nothing too alarming. Could just be checking in with his lieutenants. Could just be doing the normal sweep. It's hard to tell because the frequencies and things that go through this right now aren't the standard chatter. It's a sort of like Ukrainian thieves can't, almost, in a way, that he uses to kind of check in on folks. So it's very much from that one episode of Star Trek where it's like Shaka, when the walls fell, means something. Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra, right? Like, it's that kind of thing. So even if you were to translate the speech, it still wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
Shortly after that, Eve, you arrive at the house. It doesn't take too long for you to get from one side of the town to the other. And you, as you roll in, you get to see the dopest adult treehouse in the back of an armored truck as you're going down into the garage.
Bust into the back doors of that truck and just be like, Catassie! You're like, you missed it! You missed it! We threw tamales! We shot down airplanes! You missed it! Blizz is here! Like,
Blizz is here.
yeah!
Oh no.
Oh yeah. He's here and he's talking to some third eye guys. It's weird. Anyways, like, stuff's happening. If we can't, walls have ears. Hi, what's going on here?
Yeah, walls have mouths too, and I sent Digi to go dive inside them and see what they were saying, but it turns out it was mostly Ukrainian, so I'm as confused as ever. I did see some chatter about your little escapades. You managed to get a broadcast out, it looked like.
Yeah, I mean, we have to make sure that we're getting the word out, or else all of these shenanigans would be in vain.
Can't stop the signal.
You will notice too that the transmission at this point is you've got several of the vid screens up, Catassie, around there, and you see a promo for the nightly news where it's pulling some of the pirate feed, but it's putting it into a different kind of thing. So it's like, you know, it's doing the thing that a lot of broadcast news does, is like, are our streets becoming too dangerous? And it starts to show those kind of things. Learn about this daring heist on I-57 later tonight.
More fodder for the propaganda machine.
Oh yeah, get them pearl clutchers all fluffed up. So, tell me, while you've been here inspecting this beautiful clubhouse, have you seen Zaddy?
He's been pretty scarce. It's kind of just been me chilling out here, pulling pillows off the nicely made beds and making a clubhouse.
I'm sorry, all I can see is Catassie sneaking room from room like tower of satin pillows. One falls and you hear like, oh fuck! Like, scrambles to get the satin pillow, kicks one down the hallway.
They come home and there's like every bed is unmade, but only like half of it, where I've crawled across it and dragged the pillows out from the head of the bed.
A little bit of like mud coming from your boots still, you know, and also crumbs from whatever you're snacking on at the time.
There's very much a Ferris Bueller montage happening right now.
Bugles, they're on my fingertips because I'm doing important hacking work.
You know, I don't know if we put it in the book or not, but we should figure out if bugles actually enhance or like block kind of the signal as you're moving. I don't think it would necessarily do anything bad to it, right? Because like you're moving things in a virtual space. So
very high risk of reading and you have them on your fingers and accidentally poking your eye.
I don't think in my years of eating bugles, I've never ever done that before in my life.
Well, clearly you're not doing it right.
I feel like this is an anecdote from Joe too.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like this is words to live by.
Bugle fingers require a safety course.
Were there pallets of those on that truck?
Sadly, no. There was no food on that truck.
Oh, sorry.
Well, actually, I mean, technically there is food on the truck, but it's on the front of the truck.
I mean, technically people could be food.
Depends on which cultures you're from, I suppose.
That is referred to as cannibalism traditionally, but yes.
I'm scared.
Depends on how
hungry.
you eat them, you know.
This went dark real quick. Okay, what do you two want to do here at the house?
First, I'm gonna see if the chef's around because I want a grilled cheese sandwich and just did a heist. And I deserve a grilled cheese sandwich.
Frank is never far
And a
away.
shot.
Yeah. Oh, and a shot. We're doing shots now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Frank's never
Yeah,
far
good
away.
point.
I mean, you know how to get a hold of him. The kitchen, as always, immaculately clean when you walk in. But Frank is not around. You probably have to call him in.
I'm gonna take his spatula and I'm gonna hit the flat top grill as loud as possible so it dings, but gently as possible so I don't hurt his stuff. I'm gonna do it a bunch until he comes to the kitchen.
So he comes running in and is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, it's
Well,
you. Hey, how you doing?
Well, I just got done stealing things, and
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you're stealing.
Wonderful.
Grilled
That's
cheese.
fine, I'm
I
not
can do
gonna
grilled
tell you.
cheese. And he kind of like walks over to the. He kind of like walks over. He didn't even have like a coat on or anything like that. He's just got like a t-shirt and jeans. And he walks over and like flexes as he's opening up the refrigerator. And starts getting everything out. And then as he's putting everything on the counter, he starts to go look for some sort of apron so he doesn't get his shit messed up.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna pour him a shot too.
He comes back and he's just looking at you as like, that kind of day already. Looks down at his watch. Okay.
Down the hatch. Yeet. Let's go.
He just kind of like looks around and makes sure he's, kind of out of eye shot maybe of any of the cameras, and whoop, like very quickly puts it down.
If he says anything to you, I'll kick him in the shin. Don't you worry.
He just kind of looks at you, he's like, all right, that's one way to handle this. Okay. And
It's the adrenaline. I'm sorry.
I'm a little scared to ask what the hell y'all just did. Did you do it for Zydaran, or was this like the thing you guys do?
Not everything revolves around Zaddy.
Oh, well, I mean, you have to understand, he employs, like, pays bills and shit, so kinda.
Absolutely. For you. But I do appreciate you asking. And I can tell you something.
Okay.
It was for a good cause.
Okay.
That's it. Now stop poking around.
Okay, fair enough. And then he starts handing out grilled cheeses. And he looks at you, he puts the stuff away, and he kind of looks at you, he's like, is anything else you need right now?
Yeah. Do you know where Zaddy is?
He looks up at his watch and stuff like that, and he goes, yeah, he'll be back in his study here in about 30 minutes or so. That's usually about the time he gets in for the late afternoon and late night kind of things.
Oh shit! I gotta go put his pillows back.
The what?
Don't worry about
that. Frank.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna go back and watch there's sports on, so I'm gonna
We're
go back.
gonna go back to prototyping that vibrating spatula.
Wait.
It's human powered.
Oh.
It's for
and walks away.
Flapjacks really fast.
As he's walking away, he just puts his hands up as he walks back to the kitchen.
Can't handle the heat. Get out of the kitchen, right?
Just from the other room, he goes, I heard that.
I know. So I'm gonna eat my sandwich.
Okay.
We're gonna chill. I'm gonna wait for Zaddy to get to his study.
Mm-hmm.
Might take another shot for liquid courage.
Okay. It's later in the evening because obviously you all were doing this heist, around 9-ish, 9 to 10-ish, I think. And so it's pushing to be 11:30 by the time that Zydaran gets back into his study later that night. You just happen to see the lights flick back on, because the back of the kitchen have the big, bay windows and stuff like that, so you can see out onto the pool and the yard and stuff, so you can see the faint glow coming from his study off to the side.
I'm gonna nudge Catassie and be like, do we want to do this in a serious way? Oh, my stream froze.
It's okay, just keep going.
You're frozen for me too.
That's hilarious.
Do you think I want to do anything in a serious way? But what's option B?
What?
Seven's some internet trouble right now.
Oh no. She was asking what is option B.
I typically don't want to do anything in a serious way, but what's option B?
I was gonna ask if you wanted to go serious or sultry, but the internet decided to set straight.
I was gonna do Ministry of Funny Walks, but sultry might work better.
Ministry of Funny Walks would be fantastic, though.
I have my rubber chicken bikini.
We could dress sultry and do the funny walks.
Now you're talking. Multi-angle attack. He won't know what hit him and then said, quack!
And I'm the chaotic one of the group.
I think they're starting to eclipse you, Joe.
I prefer to think of it as I've been a bad influence.
See, this is harmless chaos, though, because it really just aids our MO further.
Justify it however you need to. I'll sit back and wait.
We are simply trying to drive Zaddy's descent into madness. With rubber chicken.
I mean, so we had a lot of choice words for Zaddy, like 3 weeks ago when I was still really pissed. in real lifetime. I am very much not as pissed tonight, so Catassie, I might need you to help me with the sass.
I got you.
Okay.
Thanks, dude.
How do you guys want to? I'm assuming you guys are gonna go talk to Zaddy. How do you want to do it?
Well, we're gonna get really cute
Okay.
and or feeling attractive, whatever way we feel like doing so.
Okay.
I'm still gonna have my armor on.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
I wasn't kidding about the rubber chicken bikini.
Beautiful. I wish I could see it. Fantastic. Okay, anyways, so we're gonna dress up for the sultry, and then we're literally going to bust in. I'm assuming he has double doors for his study doors, like the
Yes.
French doors.
Yep.
We're gonna take one door, I'm gonna take one side, and then Catassie can take the other, and we're gonna boot the doors open when he comes in, and I'm gonna be carrying his favorite drink
Okay.
in one hand, and then a bottle in the other.
I've got beef jerky.
Okay. So, let me make sure I have the scene correct. You've got alcohol and glasses in one person, dressed up in a dress or like a nicer set of leather.
Nicer set of leather.
Okay.
I mean, Eve's not like gonna wear too much of the dresses.
Fair enough. And then Catassie is also there, walking side by side in a rubber chicken bikini, holding beef jerky.
There is also a robe with feathers.
So you're coming in Ric Flair.
Multi-meat experience. Tofu also available for vegans.
So you're rocking in like a combination of like Ric Flair and the San Diego chicken. Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
Like your meeting dance, you know?
Flair chicken, you get it.
There's so many jokes here. As you come strolling into his study, Zydaran kind of looks up at you and goes, "What in the goddamn fuck is this? I mean, you," and he points to Eve, and he goes, "You, I get. And you have alcohol. Very nice. You, on the other hand..."
Multi-metal experience, Zaddy.
I do not. I do not know how to take that. Is that a threat? Is that a Are you pitching a business
No.
idea? You're
It's
gonna
a
like
multi-pack of beef jerky in various flavors, and I slide it across his desk at him.
Toss your hair back.
you took this from Frank's stash.
Frank don't need to know. Frank don't need to know where my meat come from.
There are so many jokes I could make with that. I do not eat beef jerky per se, but thank you. I'm very still confused.
Do you have a desk that wobbles? Like a chair that's a little off balance?
No, well, maybe a chair over at the table, but we'll try. Yes. Hi, how are you all? Let's start over.
Hi, Zaddy. How are you?
I cannot believe you still call me that.
Well, would you prefer Daddy Z?
Oh my God, no. You are the age of my daughter. I mean, I am her father, yes, but not like that.
Now I'm very confused, Zaddy. What you talking about?
I am saying that you are age of my daughter, and I am her father. So yes, I could be daddy, but not like that daddy that you use talk about like that. Not like that, like her actual father.
Are you saying you don't want to be our daddy?
I am very uncomfortable right now.
Good. Now we're on even ground. Here's a drink. We have a fucking bone to pick, bud.
And he just like kicks it back real quick, and he's like looking at you like, okay. And then he holds out the drink to you again, like knowing that it's the actual alcohol and not poisoned. He holds it out to you again for a second drink.
I take half a swig of it, and then I'll pour a little bit into his glass.
Okay. And then he kind of takes it back and just kind of holds it there for a minute and looks at you and goes, okay. What is this bone?
Sit, please.
I am sitting at my desk, yes. Do I need to sit somewhere else?
Yeah, just
I want to walk around the side of Daddy's desk, and I want to sit on it and like on my over on my arm like this. But when I lean over, one of the chickens falls. And I say, that wasn't the bone. He's boneless.
He just kind of looks at you, and he kind of like pulls away a little bit, like, what are you doing? I am very confused. Is this lovemaking ritual from your country or something? This weird.
No, this isn't even close to my mating call. You aren't ready for that.
Okay.
What I'm not doing?
I'm sorry, but I'm really here just to hear the mating call.
This turned in from a
Come straight off the right.
this is turned into from a confrontation about serious stuff to like Tina from Bob's Burgers trying to seduce like her crush in high school.
Listen, Jimmy, you leave Jimmy alone. No, what I'm not doing is growing clandestine plants.
The plant that you stole from me? Or brought back to me? Or stole from me to give back to me? I don't, like, I'm confused.
Stole for you?
What are you getting at?
So we know about the fact that you were trying to deal with Benevolent, and that's why that Sarah Jane's dormitory was blown up. The We understand that you're playing almost every single side of this.
He kind of, his demeanor changes slightly, but not a ton. And he kind of looks at you and he goes, yes, I pissed Benevolent off because they wanted to steal from me, and I did not want to sell to them if they were going to steal from me.
Well, now you've pissed us off as well because you have not been fully truthful, for one.
I'm sorry.
And two, we know for a fact that you're still operating behind both ours and Benevolent's backs as well.
Yes. I did not sell to anyone, which means I still own the plants that we are making.
And what are you going to be doing with it?
Many things. I need to make profit. Jack knows how to make things with it. I plan to sell those things.
You don't have enough profit. You're sitting in a mansion. You have like so many people at your fucking command and you don't have enough profit, so you want to start doing this with drugs too?
This is a literal compound.
Yes, it is a literal compound. I am a drug dealer. That is how I have this compound.
Yes, and this drug was originally created for something much better than just to be slung by somebody who wants to create worse environments.
The plant was made when I asked Jack to make it. I don't understand this line.
Jack, the creator, made this plant in order to help bolster the medical field.
But that is not where the profit is. I have a very large... Well, it is not as large as it used to be. Pre-benevolent. And I need to build it back up. I am under siege. And I am doing everything that I can to keep what people I still have safe. And that is what I know.
What if, crazy plan here, you keep more people safe and garner moral profit, and then people will want to help you because you helped them?
It has been my experience that most people with, as you say, moral profit do not keep that end of the bargain. At least that has been my experience since coming to America.
You've never dealt with anybody quite like us, I suspect, before.
Nobody has been in my office in a chicken bikini and a feather coat, no.
We do things different.
Very, very differently, yes.
Sorry, somebody's choosing violence.
I fail to understand why you have a bone to pick with how I run my organization. I have been running organization for a very long time. There are many people out there that do exactly like I do, that would rather see me dead. And I have to be very stringent about how I operate my business and where I operate my business and to make sure that others do not take advantage of me.
While that may be true, I do feel like it would be basically hypocrisy if you did not say that you started all of this to make a better life for you and your people, and to have resources and deny others who need those resources because you want to be, I don't know, king shit? Like, what are you proving here by not helping others instead? Like, I don't understand.
When I first came to America, I tried to play by their rules. And then I met Jack, who also is not from America. and we became very good friends. Because as outsiders from America, we were not seen as equals. We were not seen even as close as equals. Yes, neither of us had much money to our name, but we do well enough at job. But it's still not enough. It's still not enough to establish ourselves in America, to actually be able to work and live a good life, a decent life. So we start to do the things that we know how to do. We start to survive and find ways to survive. We learn the rules of the game, their rules, and then we rewrite their rules. And we work through the system, and then we make a new system. And through that system, we are able to live a good life. The life that they, out there, don't want anybody else to live. You've seen it. Hell, you tried to burn it down the other day. How did that work out? I mean, it went okay, but it's still standing. The point is that nobody in power ever wants to give up power. Hippocratic or not.
Wouldn't then the greatest rebellion be more of us living well?
I have been giving that to many people for a very, very long time. The people
and
in my
being
employ.
You were being given a greater chance to give even more people that ability. I don't understand why you are.
We might have
out here, dude.
a slightly more direct pipeline that could be potentially mutually beneficial for you
I am listening.
in terms of like reputation, having people available to do things. We know some people who, we've been causing some ruckus, as I'm sure you're aware.
Yes. There are many people not very happy with you.
Our aim is to make a ruckus for good. Asterisk muffins.
Muffins is not included in this statement. He reserves all rights to have his own thoughts and or impulsions.
The key
Is that
to
like a pharma commercial where it's like muffins are not included? All side effects are okay. I'm just checking. That's what I
Paid
heard
for
there.
by the Council of Cupcakes and Muffins.
immediately a counter commercial plays paid for by the victims of muffins and cupcakes.
It's everybody! There's just no jurisdiction available.
In the arms of...
For just $5 a day.
You can
too
sponsor the
sponsor
victims.
a family that has been victimized by the giant robot. Call now.
It's like the ASPCA, but for muffins damage, like property damage that muffins has caused. Like they just come out and they give people they'll come and fix the bullet holes that muffins put.
I think Joe's actually starting to get upset.
No, I'm fine. I'm digging this. I'm waiting for the celebrity telethon where they come out and act like they're being all sincere, but they can really just give no shits about it.
We are the world. We need to do a We Are the World.
You can sing Imagine.
Nice.
So, Zaddy, what we're thinking is the easiest and fastest way is to bring a corporation down is to mobilize the things underneath it, to give them the mobility the corporations aren't giving them. You essentially turn the citizens into marbles under the feet of the corporation.
That is a very odd analogy, but I'm still listening. Yes.
That's
Very
a great
odd
analogy.
I do.
I don't understand how this I don't understand where you're going with this.
So you have funds, you
A
have
little bit.
plans, you have ways that we could facilitate connections to create a sort of underground community for marginalized peoples.
How much money is that going to make me, though? Like, how does that work?
Eve, do you have the tamale abacus?
Tamale abacus. Yeah, probably. Not with me right now though, because I'm wearing my cute clothes, so.
I half expected you to be like, yeah, but it only works for about 30 seconds.
Zydaran kind of breaks in at this, and he kind of looks and he goes, "You are proposing to rewrite the game, and I can appreciate that."
We're proposing to write a market disrupting mod to the game.
Like, seriously, and the money that you would make doing whatever the stupid shit you want to do, like, honestly, if you just make a new community where that money doesn't fucking exist, you can do whatever the fuck you want. So...
You are explaining barter systems to a person from the Eastern Europes. You
Yes,
realize that
I
we
am-
did not have money where I came from. It was only barter system.
And you understand how... Yeah. Absolutely. I don't see why this wouldn't work, especially with how passionate these people are.
You show me passion, and then we talk. But where I came from, that barter system left us all poor and downtrodden. And we watched many, many people
That
drive
is
past
because
us.
people who were more interested in...
State-controlled barter system is essentially another corporation.
Yes, and that is why I left. It was made, like many welfare systems, to never let us out. There was no way to leave, except to leave the game.
This isn't a welfare system, this is a well-share system.
It sounds like you changed a couple letters.
Yeah, that's how catchy catchphrases work. Come on, Zaddy. How did you build an empire like this?
Who manages your social media? For real. Like, obviously you don't have that creative.
If you're
Great
smart,
with that.
you stay off of social media. The fewer people that know me is the fewer targets on my head.
Where do you post your sign wars with KFC?
The what? I do not. Is that another chicken joke? Is that the theme of this discussion? Is you are pitching me new business opportunities with chicken?
Because we don't want you to be one.
I am not.
You have an opportunity to be an agent of social change.
Agent.
And create a better world for Sarah Jane.
She will be able to create a better world. I believe in it.
Why are you leaving that on her shoulders instead of doing it yourself? That is so shit. You
Because-
have all of the means, you have all of the fucking brain for it, and you're like, oh no, I'm gonna make money and leave it to my daughter to go and make a better world. It's fucking bullshit. You could do it now and save her the goddamn time.
Roll intimidation check for me.
Those are some Grand Prix daddy issues that you're handing her.
I just want to say, damn. And I mean, damn.
Damn, damn, damn.
Damn. Catassie and EvE throwing it down.
Grr. Okay, hold on, I forgot I have
Good points.
intimidation modifiers.
You have points. You can spend them.
10 points. This is the time to spend your freaking things. I just gave you another one.
Alright, I'm gonna re-roll then.
I rolled intimidation and rolled a 4, so I'm pretty sure my chicken hopped.
Use your reroll. Cassie, you've got 6.
Then I'm gonna use one. Alex is so excited right now.
He really
Dude,
is.
you guys are throwing it down. Like this is like
I doubled it. I got a 10 that time. Two chickens in unison. It sounded like a Gregorian chant.
I'm just saying, this is the kind of messaging I've always wanted from this game. This is like my dream.
I'm just waiting for a chorus of with all the rubber chickens.
It would be more like a.
I didn't picture rubber chickens, but the, hey, use your money to do something good and don't worry about being rich and rich and rich is like my dream come true. So thank you guys for that.
You're welcome.
Moral profit was a phrase I coined with you in mind.
I'm telling you, I love this.
Use your money, buy more guns to blow things up with.
I got an unnatural 20 on the end of that statement.
So as you are being very convicted about this, he slowly reaches into his coat pocket, and slowly pulls out a globe, and he sets it on the table, and the glow comes to life and pops out, and he looks at it, and there's a bunch of numbers on the screen, many zeros after several of the numbers. And he looks at you and he goes, "This is my assets. Do you notice something that is off in this?"
The fact that you have that many zeros?
Or the fact that there is a minus in front of all of it. So all of the zeros that you think that I have do not exist. If you tell anyone, I kill you immediately.
Zaddy, I'm surprised you haven't tried to kill me yet, because I've definitely gotten pretty heated with you, so thanks for your honesty.
I appreciate your conviction. You remind me of Sarah Jane. She's very convicted about making the world better. But I cannot protect people without assets. I cannot protect people without the ability to bring things through.
All the more to invest in this. What do you have to lose? Literally. You have literally nothing to lose and everything to gain by doing this and by supporting this. I see no way to back out of this and have it be a smarter idea to try and make profit, because you're going to run the risk of being caught. You're going to be running the risk of further corrupting the community that is around, and that's going to make it really hard to protect everybody that you care about. I don't understand what you're doing.
The people that owe money to are not people that are going to take social currency. They will be here before you know it, knocking on my door, waiting for their money. They are not ones that can say, "We are going to give things to the community," because these are the people that want to keep others down. And it's not corporations. It's your fellow man out there. It's others that want to do the same. There are many players in this game.
And I will fight all of them if it means that you actually work and invest into this community.
You're very brave, but not very wise yet into the ways of the world.
Do not call me young. Do not question my wisdom here. No. That is not okay. Yeah, you may be older than me and you may have this experience and all of that, but I will tell you that I have come from a similar background with similar possibilities, and the fact that that money sits unused and the fact that that passion and that ability sits unused and sits and languishes, all because somebody wanted to protect their assets, watch out for the people who gave them money. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, Miss Delatrell. I know exactly who you are. I know how much money you have. And I know how much money your parents will pay if I were to ransom you.
And you wouldn't dare.
He stands up. And that's where we'll stop this week.
Stand up as well.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit. I mean,
I'm so bad at
Honey, I
confrontation.
think we're doing a rescue mission with these new guns.
see, look, I can build Cupcake now.
I know we can fuck some shit up.
And then we can go use Cupcake to do a bank robbery, like Ocean's 11 style. I mean, let's be honest. With this group, it's going to be like...
Disregard the fact that
Well, this group is going to be more like Ocean's 5.5,
Okay.
but we'll get it done.
Can I take a moment to say that sequence with Cassie and Eve, that was fucking amazing, guys. That was great.
Agreed.
Give me a rubber chicken bikini and I am unstoppable.
I'm telling you,
I am going-
when it was the rubber chicken bikini, I didn't know where you were going, but where you ended up was better than I pictured. It's
I love
amazing. That was good. I just had to say that out loud because I want everybody on the stream to hear. Like, that was fucking amazing.
Thank you.
And we will pick up there directly next week. Thank you all for joining us tonight on this episode of Angel City Stories. If you are listening in podcast format, or if you are so inclined to do something that will help us immensely, but will take only a moment of your time and is free, go give us a subscribe on YouTube. Smash that like button, as the content creators say. Throw us a little like. Even comment. Leave us like, what's the best joke you like tonight? Just throw that on there. If you're listening in podcast format, rate us 5 stars on iTunes, Spotify, Google, wherever you get them. Right?
Rate us on Drive-Thru RPG. Rate us on Amazon Within Defiance. We need more ratings and stuff there.
All these are
Tell
free.
your grandma about us. You never know. She might end up being a fan.
Yeah.
You know what? It's true. There are some D&D and some TTRPG.
That's a cool grandma.
Yeah,
That's
for real.
true.
We met a lot of them at NorwestCon. We love them all.
That's true.
Yep. Anyways, until we see you again next week, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Drink your water. Take your vitamins. Wear your mask for a little while longer because the CDC still says we need to do it a little bit because we're looking out for each other, okay? Go get vaccinated if you're able to. We love you. Stay weird. We'll see you next week, okay? All right.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah! Good night, everybody.
Good night.